his regular Saturday night home at my neck of the woods at Brockville. He still runs in the street stock division there. He plans on going back over there and running again, so...
He runs the pink car over there, right?
He does. They got pink all over that
Pink
car.
Panther car, yep.
The Pink Panther. I talked to Tyler earlier today, and I says, what is the real difference between driving these type of cars versus the regular street stocks? He says, these things are a lot like a Cadillac. Okay. He says you can drive these things so much harder into the corner. They stick just that much better. He says the street stocks, you got to kind of finesse them things a little bit in there. And we'll see what happens. 15 laps. He could really pull the upset here and get it done.
Yeah, we don't have a big field of these guys this year, but every week they put on a phenomenal show, and we've had some great finishes with these guys, so it's always a lot of fun.
Looking forward to it. Billy Isley's hustled out of the way of this pro stock field, and we're ready for green.
So on SNR Automotive Night, our final feature of the night, we'll work down into turn number 3 and 4. Mike LeClaire says, yeah, looks good. Green is in the air. We go racing one more time.
And a 1 and 2, Lee Miller on the high lane. He's going to get the spot. Ryan Shanahan looking to the bottom side of the racetrack as they're 3 wide for second down the backstretch.
Wow, 3 wide, they'll head into turn number 3. Nobody wants to get off the throttle. Kirby to the outside. Bushey was right in the middle. Shanahan to the bottom. Kirby's going to work to that outside, and again, they're going to stack up off turn number 4.
As they head into turns 1 and 2, Lee Miller has the position up on the outside lane. Tyler Bushey got caught on the outside lane. It loses a spot to Kirby, Shanahan, and Ricky Dusckas as Steve Gilmore moves in to try to take 5th away.
Then we'll charge down into turn number 3. Just said Rick Dusckas comes right to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll drive right through the middle now off turn number 4, working his way to the top side as they continue down into turn number 1 and 2. Miller trying to pull away.
And he's doing just that up on that outside lane. He must have heard you because he is driving away from Shawn Kirby down the backstretch. Ryan Shanahan still there for 3rd as Rick Dusckas, the veteran, right there to challenge from 4th. Gilmore now into the top 5.
Watching that battle as they work off turn number 4, it said Rick Dusckas looks higher than Shanahan. Shanahan drives up the hill right in front of him. Now comes right back down the speedway. So Dusckas no room to run. Kirby took a look to the inside. Miller didn't like that. Drove off the top of turn number 2.
As they head down the back straightaway, Lee Miller still about a 2-car length advantage as Shawn Kirby starts to reel in the leader. He's there within 2 car lengths as they come down to the line this time by. Ryan Shanahan completes the top 3 as we're at lap 4.
Yeah, Ricky Dusckas right behind another side-by-side. Tyler Bushey's got Stephen Gilmore to the inside. That's a battle for the number 5 spot as they work off turn number 2 down the back. So the battle for 3rd, 4th, and then 5th and 6th are side-by-side down into turn number 3.
Ricky Dusckas moves back around Ryan Shanahan to move to 3rd. Tyler Bushey around the top side. He'll get around Steve Gilmore and move his way back up into the position number 5 as they click off lap number 5 this time. 10 to go. The battle for the lead is on. Kirby to the inside lane.
Ryan Rarrick, first time here with us in the 2019 season, right in front of our leaders right now. Down to turn number 3 and 4. Rarrick a little off the pace, and Lee Miller's going to use that as a pick around the outside.
Beautiful move by Lee Miller. That's the veteran move right there. He showed Shawn Kirby that he was going to use him as a pick. Got it done, and now Lee Miller still with the lead, but Kirby is not going to back down from him. He's right there to the inside with Dusckas trailing in 3rd.
Yeah, Shawn Kirby, your defending track champion in the Pro Stock division, the FABCO-PRO stocks here tonight, working that inside one more time, but Lee Miller not afraid as he'll work right off the top of the racetrack. Turn number 4 comes charging down the front stretch.
As they head up into turns 1 and 2, 7 laps are on the scoreboard. Miller still using that extreme outside lane. Shawn Kirby with a little better car down on the bottom, but Miller able to hold a spot. Ricky Dusckas to 3rd. Here comes Tyler Bushey. He clears Ryan Shanahan for 4th into turn number 3.
Yeah, he just drove to the outside of the speedway, made it stick to the high side. Worked really good as they work off turn number 4. Cross flags are up as we come down the front stretch.
New race leader Shawn Kirby got the look he had up on the bottom side of the racetrack in turn number 4. He'll clear Lee Miller down into turns 1 and 2 and drive away as Rick Dusckas and now Bushey. He starts to enter into contention for this one here as they head into turn 3 and 4.
Well, I tell you, Bushey and Rick Dusckas seem to be the two quickest cars out on the Speedway. If they can clear Lee Miller, keep an eye on them chasing down Shawn Kirby.
As they work into turns 1 and 2, Kirby with the lead, and Dusckas around the top side of Lee Miller. Here comes Bushey. He's going to try the same line, following veteran Rick Dusckas down the back straightaway. You know he's learning something by doing that, isn't he?
Yeah, Tyler Bushey, that was a smart move right there. Got right on the back bumper, follow him to the outside, and now these two guys set their sight on our leader down into turn 1.
As Shawn Kirby with the advantage, 5 laps left to go. Miller's car looks like the handling has gone away as Ryan Shanahan gets by. Now Steve Gilmore will work on him, but right now Shawn Kirby's starting to pull away. He's got 4 car lengths on Rick Dusckas.
They're working to turn number 3 and 4 this time, under a handful of laps left as they come down the front stretch. Kirby trying to point his direction out in front, and Rick Dusckas doing everything he can to run him down.
As they head up into turns 1 and 2, working by Ryan Rarrick one more time down the backstretch. Tyler Bushey is working on Rick Dusckas for second as they head to turns 3 and 4. He is on the back doorstep, and he is there. Actually give him a little bit of a shove into turn number 4.
Yeah, he's going to follow him right off the top side of the racetrack, right up next to the concrete wall, and Bushey looking for room to run. I think he's letting Rick Dusckas know he's there.
He is there right now. Dusckas' car looks like he got a little loose on him coming into turn number 2. Bushey's going to try to drive it around that outside lane. We'll have 2 to go this time by. Shawn Kirby looking really good, but Dusckas and Bushey are right there to challenge.
Yeah, they'll come off turn number 4. That lead's going to stay just about the same as Dusckas tries to close the gap. Tyler Bushey right now just following the veteran down to turn number 1 and 2. Now he squares it off to the inside.
He's trying that inside lane, but I think his car works a little better on the top side, and Dusckas knows that. He's going to force Bushey down to that inside lane because he knows he's much faster on the top. But right now, it's all about Shawn Kirby. He leads the way at the white flag.
White flag waving as they work off turn number 4 down to turn number 1 and 2. Shawn Kirby opening up about a 5-car advantage down to turn number 1.
Into turns 1 and 2 they go. Kirby has got 4 car lengths over Rick Dusckas and Tyler Bushey. Battle on for the 4 spot right now as Steve Gilmore down to the inside lane on Ryan Shanahan. Checkered in the air. Shawn Kirby's looking good.
He'll work off turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. The best battle on the racetrack now for that number 2 spot. Shawn Kirby's going to score the win.
Ricky Dusckas comes home second at the line, followed by Tyler Bushey into third, Steve Gilmore, and Ryan Shanahan. Unofficial top 5 right there. What a run for Shawn Kirby, collecting the win here tonight in the FABCO-PRO Stock Division.
3 and 15 to the scale.
Jeff Barrett headed down trackside to get a winner, or get a word with our winner, Shawn Kirby.
One excellent job tonight. AJ, good job on the...
Thank you, Timmy Baltz. One more time, thank Timmy Baltz for coming out and hanging out with us tonight, handling all the chores with the Empire Super Sprinters. Great working with you once again, Timmy. Glad you could make it down, help us out here this evening. Always a joy when I get to work with Timmy. He's the voice of the Mohawk Speedway as well as Brockville, Ontario Speedway and Cornwall. So he's a busy guy. He's going to have a lot of racing left the rest of this weekend.
Hold on, buddy.
Shawn Kirby one more time is going to park the number 3K here in Victory Lane, getting the belts off inside the car and now working on that helmet. Getting ready to climb out on the backside. Your FABCO-PRO Stock winner, here's Shawn Kirby. Shawn, congratulations. Completely different racetrack than we've been used to the last couple of weeks. How'd you get this thing working?
Believe it or not, the bottom's been there the last 3 weeks. You know, I don't really like running the bottom, but man, this thing's been on a rail on the bottom.
And once you got out to the front, you took off. You could put this thing through some traffic. You look like you worked on top and bottom.
Yeah, I could go either or. It was pretty. I didn't run much on the top, but after that race, there was a lot up there. I could have went up there, but I just felt more comfortable on the bottom.
There's some quick cars in front of you when we took the green, but it didn't take you long to figure out where you wanted to go.
Yeah, I stacked the gear to this thing, so it's an animal off the line.
People want to thank Shawn.
I got to thank D&S Garage, Jesse's Pet Spa, Diamond Cut, Ed Jewett for loaning me the motor, my whole family, my little girl, of course my father, my grandfather. That's about it.
This getting comfortable now, a couple wins in a row?
Yeah, I think I finally got it figured out.
All right, congratulations. Shawn Kirby is going to be our final feature winner here tonight in the FABCO Pro Stock Division.